And chat. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Resident Evil Showcase, where they're going to show us stuff about the RE8 DLC and Resident Evil 4 Remake. I did not watch this live. I'm watching this entirely blind for the first time. The only thing I know is that apparently the Resident Evil 4 stuff was incredibly good. So I'm excited. Why don't we just get started? Man, more than half of this was a countdown. There's only 27 minutes of footage in this then. Huh. Alright, this is going to be shorter than I thought. Thought it would be like 40 minutes to 40 or 45 minutes. Am I too quiet compared to the... Let's turn that down a smidge. Okay. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play as Lady D in Mercenaries mode.
Company? How on earth did you get in here? Oh, please don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I'm but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and...
Is this Rose stuff?
I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course...
Is this just going to be the framing device for the presentation?
But rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in
This
all
is just the framework for the presentation. Huh, cool.
I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information, gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price.
Cool.
But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please, take a gander.
The Winter's legacy lives on. Apparently they show a little bit more of the Rose DLC than they did before, but not enough to really spoil me.
Happy birthday, Rose. I just want to find my daughter.
Yeah, third-person mode.
I'll always be there for you, no matter what.
Oh man, that's going to be fun. I'm going to do a playthrough of that in third-person mode, if my PS4 will cooperate.
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Now the daughter must face her fears. Back to Lady D's castle, or at least... Alright, masks we gotta put... Oh, hello. Big guy. Oh, that's a funky monster.
Sometimes, when I feel lost or afraid, I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
No matter, your imminent demise is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this.
Oh, is she gonna have superpowers? Damn. I hope her superpowers aren't too extensive. On the 28th. That's gonna be a fun set of streams.
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
You said you had something important to tell me?
Well, that's not Chris.
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the
is she going to actually be in Lady D's castle?
Going back one more time.
No,
to that
okay.
village.
She's just exploring the
word nightmare is synonymous
shared
with
consciousness
fear.
of the
For
Megamycete.
instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life.
Oh,
I wanted
boy.
the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories
Donna's.
and nightmares.
There's going to
that
be a
still
Donna
haunt people
segment.
to this day.
There's probably going to be a segment for each of the lords.
We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the Mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character.
Everyone wants to play as Lady D, of
There are
course.
characters called lords.
How could they have put
Playing
anyone
as
else
them
in?
allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters.
Oh, these are new mercenaries levels too.
We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy.
Okay, so mercenaries is going to be harder then.
In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy
Okay,
the
the
FPS
FOV
genre.
problem is a big one.
So we wanted to make a
A lot of people
third-person
had
mode
motion
for those
sickness from the
players
fixed FOV
to
in
enjoy the game
this
to its
game.
fullest. While there's still a sense of immersion and fear with a third-person perspective, when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game. to
Interesting that
confront
they're
the fear
focusing
it
so much on this
creates,
being an
which is a very different
accessibility
experience.
feature.
I
Not
think
just for the
third-person mode
FOV,
is a
but
perfect
for
way people to return to Resident
people who
Evil
got too
Village
scared.
as both a game and
Interesting.
an experience. Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look.
Oh, that's trolly. That's trolly.
Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
They're still not going to let us see his face. Come on.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available. Here is the release
cool.
date and platforms for the demo. This demo can be played for a total of 60 minutes in third-person mode, or the previously existing first-person mode.
Was there not an RE8 demo before, aside from, like, the prequel demos?
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
Let's have some fun, people.
Oh, is this going to be reverse stuff?
Move out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, it is reverse stuff. We're playing as Chris's squad? They've completely reworked Reverse. Like, completely. Or maybe not. It certainly seems a lot more action-packed than what I had seen.
Resident
Still
Evil
doesn't show a release
is
date.
free content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. This game has crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms.
You can turn Leon into Mr. X?
Will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th. Additionally, updates are planned for Resident Evil Reverse after it has been officially released. Here are
Battle
some details
passes,
for early
alright.
access and updates.
So the 24th. That day I'm doing
Resident Evil
Outer
Village will be
Wilds,
playable on even
but I can
more
probably get a
platforms.
stream out of it the day after.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Sandmel, and I'm part of the GPU software team at Apple. During the keynote at our Worldwide Developers Conference, Capcom announced Resident Evil Village will be coming to the Mac later this year, and will take full advantage of the power and performance
Good
of
for
Apple
them.
Silicon. We couldn't be more excited that the game will be available to Mac users around the world beginning Friday, October 28th. Resident Evil Village is
with the
first
Winter's
project
expansion.
using Capcom's RE engine to support the Mac and runs natively on Apple Silicon. And since the game is optimized to take advantage of Metal 3 features like Metal Effects upscaling, gameplay is incredibly responsive, with high frame rates and beautiful visuals. This means that every Mac, from MacBook Air to Mac Studio, will be able to play Resident Evil Village with ease. Stay tuned for more information soon.
Yeah, you know, whatever. Mac stuff. Good for them.
Hello everyone, I am Midoro from Ubitus.
And I am Yonatani from Ubitus.
It is a great honor to be taking part in this global project of the Resident Evil franchise on cloud with Capcom. With the launch of the cloud version, not only fans from Japan, but from all over the world can play the game on Nintendo Switch.
Wait, the Apple version wasn't a cloud version, was it? Oh, this is for Switch.
Size is small, but the users can experience
getting the remake games on Switch too. All right.
While playing it in multiple modes that Nintendo Switch offers, such as TV mode, tabletop mode, and handheld mode.
It is great to be able to focus on the
cloud gaming in the
gameplay
handheld
without
mode
thinking
must
about
suck.
storage space or the download time. You can also check your network environment by playing the demo before you pre-order or purchase the game.
Okay, letting people test it out is good.
Or purchased after you play the demo. This is to make sure that those who are playing a cloud game for the first time, or may have concerns, can test it and enjoy the game.
Oh, you're forced to play the demo
5G
first.
mobile
Interesting.
network technology being so widespread recently, the barrier between installing the game and playing it on cloud is getting smaller and smaller.
We hope you will enjoy it and marvel at the technology of cloud gaming as well as its future through the release of Resident Evil Village Cloud.
Resident Evil Village Cloud will be available on October 28th, and the Winter's Expansion DLC will follow on December 2nd. Furthermore, RE2 Cloud will launch on November 11th, followed by the RE3 Cloud on November 18th, and RE7 Cloud will be available on December 16th.
Man, that's cool. I mean, cloud gaming, you know, whatever. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. But it's cool that these games are getting brought to Switch.
Delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more?
I do want more, Duke.
Greedy thing you are. No, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite. I'll do my best to sate you.
RE4, RE4, RE4. Hey, Hunnigan. They've revamped Ashley's design. She's still orange, though.
I'm the
Cool.
producer of Resident Evil 4, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title. First, please enjoy this new gameplay footage.
Hell yeah. All right. right, time to see what we can see.
How far could he have gone?
Oh, you have to crouch. That's a mechanic that wasn't in the previous 2 remake games.
Anyone home?
So they're going to assault an innocent villager. There's much more to this cabin than in the original. Are you having Leon do the basement of the Snowwalk cabin in RE8? Ugh.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
This is still his voice actor from RE2 Make, right? Alright, so this is much more... Oh, hello. Wait. They're showing the Las Plagas this early? Oh, don't shoot him in the dick. Oh, you have to sneak around. That's why you can crouch.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Here's Plagas. Oh, are you gonna show us? Are you gonna show us the opening town fight? Oh man! Holy shit! Don't do body shots. Oh, you've got the ability to counter with a knife. Hell yes, the melee combos are back. Oh. That poor cow! You're not pushing something in front of the door this time. Oh, there's Dr. Salvador. Shotgun. Was that a knife counterattack prompt? Nice roll. Ow, rude. Whew, that was close. Are they going to finish off with showing Leon get got by the chainsaw? So what's the reason for not just using the knife counter all the time? Blocking it with your knife? Come on. Oh, no. Show the classic trailer shot of him getting got with the chainsaw.
We are paying respect to the original game's world, while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience, with a sense of familiarity if you played the original, that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy. No fucking way. The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release.
There's no way you can block a chainsaw with a knife. Come on.
A newly added parry using his knife, and more.
A knife parry?
Resource management and
that is a durable fucking knife.
Just as in the original, using the attaché case
Hell
effectively
yes.
will be key.
Hell yes.
In addition to managing the weapons and items you carry and synthesizing herbs, this also allows you to craft ammunition
gunpowder
and other
stuff.
items.
You can craft ammo this time. Hey, there's the merchant.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant. You can purchase weapons and items.
All right, new voice
customize
actor.
them to suit your playstyle.
A little more subdued than the classic one.
We've also added a trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected
Not as
can be
gravelly,
exchanged
which is
for
unfortunate.
special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
Oh,
Rebuilding the
he's
original
not the
game
classic
while
merchant, and that's a
respecting
kind of a
core
shame.
experience, adding new ideas and modernizing the playfield.
Oh, it makes more sense why he's got the bag over his head, because he's got weird mutated face.
Release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available on PlayStation 4, in addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC.
Are they going to say it's not anymore?
The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost.
Cool.
I'd like to introduce two other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition.
Are you going to put a Switch edition?
The first is the
Oh,
Deluxe
no, it's
edition,
DLC stuff.
which will be available for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more.
Costumes?
Next is the physical-only Collector's Edition.
I hope you don't start with those
This
special
edition
weapons. You have to
includes
find
the
them from the
contents
merchant or
of the
whatever.
Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today.
Nope, not going to pre-order anything.
the
As
standard
good as it
edition,
looks,
you'll
I don't
receive the
pre-order.
Attaché Case Gold and Special Charm
Well, I
handgun
pre-ordered Soul Hackers 2, but I liked that one.
ammo. If you
and it
pre-order the Deluxe Edition
was
or Collector's
digital.
Edition, you'll receive the Standard Edition pre-order bonuses, as well as Attaché Case Classic and Special Charm Green Herb. If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack. You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering
As in a
Resident
small
Evil
amount
4.
of soundtrack, as opposed to the full
Thank
thing.
you for watching so far. We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy. So please, look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you. Let's take a look.
Okay. World premiere of what? Alright, more RE4 stuff. Oh, is this the proper trailer?
You're here looking for someone? Maybe. Some missing señorita?
Ashley.
Oh, that made Luis more skeevy.
Your soul
I'm not sure I like that.
requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and...
What is that? What do we do?
The lost lambs are escaping.
We need to go.
I hope Ashley is at least as good an escort character as she was in
right
OG4.
there.
Ada, who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley!
Oh, El Gigante looks awesome.
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
Del Lago.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God, this looks so fucking good. March 24th. Oh, maybe I will break my no pre-order rule.
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase? Let's recap. First, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition launches on Friday, October 28th. If you already own Resident Evil Village, you could purchase the Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes. The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective. The Powered Up, the Mercenaries Additional Orders, and the new story campaign, Shadows of Rose. Oh, yes, a demo for the third-person mode will be available today. Don't forget, the early access period for Resident Evil RE-Verse begins October 24th for all owners of Village. Resident Evil Village Cloud, playable on Nintendo Switch via a cloud service, will be available.
I wonder how many people are actually going to play Reverse.
Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3,
the early
and
access.
Resident Evil 7 are also coming to Nintendo Switch via cloud at a later date. Also, the Mac version of Resident Evil Village will be released on October 28th. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023, and you can pre-order it today. We hope you look forward to it.
I wonder how the spear minigame with Del Lago is going to work.
Well, well, looks like you've had your fill. With such a grand
I have not had my
display,
fill,
I should
thank you.
hope so. Oh, I'm afraid I have an appointment I must attend to. Just a bit of bartering with another merchant. An odd chap,
Ha.
but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more. Anyway, I do hope I'll see you again. I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
Oh, stop spinning, please. Oh, that was real goddamn good. Holy shit. That was so good. Oh, I am excited. I am so excited. RE4 looks amazing. I was scared that the RE4 remake would change things in a bad way. But what we've seen so far looks awesome, including the changes. They're really making it stand out from the original. And I really like it. And the more serious tone of the story, from what we've seen, works. Like, RE4 is a goofy game. It's very action movie-y. Very campy, very self-aware. And I was worried that making a serious remake of it that took itself super seriously, which this seems to do, would not work out. But what I've seen here has me excited. Excuse me. I don't know how I feel about them showing the Las Plagas as early as the first encounter with a Ganado. I don't know how I feel about that. The thing about Final Fantasy VII Remake that I thought was a little troubling was front-loading Sephiroth. Like, they show him very early in the game, when in the original he didn't show up until the end of Midgar, and even then just his sword, which built up the mystery and led into the Nibelheim flashback in Calm. And it worked the way they did, but it worked because it was a stealth sequel rather than a straight remake. And I've kind of gotten off track here. I'm worried that front-loading the Las Plagas will take away from the surprise that comes later when they start busting out of people's heads. But it looked horrifying in a good way, and I liked it. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And it was also, unless that thing busts out of that guy's head early on, it was also relatively subtle. Just a couple little tendrils and the guy's head listing to the side. Hopefully that's all we get to see at that point in the game. But yeah, everything about RE4 Remake there looks awesome. And I am excited. Oh, I am excited. All right, well, that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to go edit this video and put it on YouTube. Well, cut out the intro anyway. I don't think there's anything to really cut out in the whole video. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to stream. I'll keep you guys posted about that. But for now, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.